Well, I made it to the infirmary, so another health drink, and another first aid kit that I will never use. The challenge is, even though it's not a challenge, is not using any of those first aid kits. Now, oh god, where was the front door? That's the front door there, so I'll go through there in a minute. This is also locked. Great. Great school. It's all locked up at night. You know what? I gotta give them props for that one. Alrighty. And welcome to the courtyard. And say hello to our new friends. Hello. Look at him. This is a mumbler. I can now take care of you guys. And down you go. Okay, there are usually two here on the hard difficulty, but you know, I'm not on hard, so oh well. These are called Mumblers, and they were completely removed in the PAL version of the game, which is the one I'm most familiar with, since it's the one I had. But, yeah, the PAL version of the game censored quite a bit. These guys don't even appear at all, and are replaced by the Clawfingers, which are little headless red things with claws. Oh god! You're closer than I thought you'd be. Go away. And, I guess they were taken out of the PAL version of the game because they still kind of look like kids with knives. Now, the original US release was also censored. The Stalkers, the little blue guys, they look very similar to those guys that we just encountered with the knives, and they just didn't have knives. But the censor said, no, they look too much like kids, we can't have this. So they were cut out of the game. Well, sort of. They do make an appearance, and we'll see them shortly. In fact, I think we'll see one now. See, our radio's emitting static. Oh. But what is it? There we go, it's a larval stalker. It's a little baby thing. These used to be enemies in the game before they were cut out and repurposed as these little ghosty things. They don't do jack shit, and they're adorable. Look at him. He just kind of wanders around. Every now and then he'll run a bit. And fall over. It's great. Bet he had fits over zombies ate my neighbors. Oh yeah, probably. I think because this game's a bit more realistic than those old 2D era games, they probably just went nuts with it. Alright. So this causes a hell of a lot of confusion amongst players of this game, because they think like, wait, what's the mumbler, what's the larval stalker, what's the stalker, what's going on? So basically, yeah, the answer to all of those queries is the little things with the knives that we ran into. Those are the mumblers. And the stalkers are still in the game, they're just a bit different. And we've encountered the larval stalkers. They're like little baby things. We'll come across some stalkers later on, and they're basically just ghost versions of mumblers. So they're just the kids with the knives, only they're invisible. So I guess that's better than nothing, but I just wish it wasn't like that. Oh yes, and our first opportunity to check our map here, and as you can see, we get little markers on the map to show us what's locked off and what isn't, which is great. Thanks, game. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Oh, no! No! I want to go first! Just... shut up! Shut up! Stay down. Stay down. I've dealt with unruly kids before. You're not getting my candy. Alright, but there's nothing really to do here other than look at the thing we just shot dead. It's poor kid. I can see why the PAL... Well, I don't know why the PAL version was censored while this one wasn't, so, I guess the European... Oh? No? Nothing in here? No, alright. I guess the European market is a bit more discerning. I also think I think possibly the mumblers were replaced with Clawfingers in the Japanese version as well, although don't quote me on that, I might be completely mistaken.